Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is January 27th, 2026. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and to celebrate with reverence this day back in 1945 when Auschwitz was liberated. And I want now to move from the emotional to the logical. I'm going to have a little segment here I'm going to call Soapbox Suzy. If you don't want to listen to it, if you want to go straight to the game, just fast forward over this part. You can do that. I don't mind. But I want to bring up the, I love to study logic. And one error that I think people make, a very grave error when they're talking about problems of the day, is to commit the logical fallacy called reductio ad Hitlerum. And basically what you're doing is you're trying to compare things to Hitler, a person to Hitler. You're calling someone Hitler, or you're calling someone a Nazi, or you're saying that someone is acting like the Gestapo or the SS, or you're saying that that the events that are happening are just like the Holocaust, without remembering the gravity of the Holocaust, without remembering that over 6 million Jews were killed. It was an extermination program, and it wasn't just Jews, but it was primarily Jews, and all of the atrocities that occurred around this. And we're hyperbolic sometimes about things that are happening today, and I think that's a grave mistake that we make. I'm not saying nothing ever in the entirety of all human history can ever be compared to the Holocaust, but I think making unfair comparisons does two things. Number one, it trivializes the actual events of the Holocaust, and number two, it elevates whatever situation, and that can be problematic. It can be actually dangerous, because if we say the Nazis were evil and then we go around calling our neighbors Nazis, we're calling them evil. And then if we say we should oppose Nazis and kill Nazis, what does that mean for our neighbors? So that's why I'm on my soapbox today. You can say you don't agree with something, or something is bad. Something is either bad in your opinion or in the facts. You can make those arguments. But to say they're comparable to the Holocaust, you need a lot of strong evidence. You need to be able to show, okay, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox now. I think I made my point. I'm not going to reiterate it, even though I want to. So now I'm going to move on to my inspiration word for the day. And I do think that in a lot of ways, those who endured the Holocaust stand alone. And I'm going to use that as my inspiration word. I got nothing, but that's okay. That is okay. Trivial compared. I'll even say this. It's like, if your best friend says, I have terminal cancer, and you go, I know how you feel. I stubbed my toe. Not an apt comparison. Doesn't mean your toe doesn't hurt. Just means, yeah, maybe not appropriate. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try maybe let's make those cap. R-S-T-L-N-E. You, and sometimes why. We really got rid of a lot of stuff. So I think we're going to do rusty, right? I mean, that makes sense. Rusty. Whoa, we picked up a lot from our common letters. So we have U, we have S, we have Y. Is it going to be a double S? What could go there? Let's figure out what is likely to go there. A P could go there. It's not likely. Cuspy? Yeah. D isn't likely. F, but S is. So let me do that. H could be mushy. That could be. K could be musky or dusky. Z, X, C, V, B, M. I think what goes here is going to be one of these letters. And then we have to figure out this. So we've got mussy, fussy. I'm not going to put in a couple of these that could be there. Okay, so what else? We could go, if there's an H here, let's do an H here. I'm not going to do hushy pushy. Oh, that's a good one. Gushy, I don't think so. Cushy. Oh. Bushy. Mushy. There's too much. It could be. And then if there's a K here, we've got dusky, husky, musky. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. So now I'm going to do this thing where I say, does it appear, how many times does the M appear? How many times does the F appear? How many times does the P appear? How many times does the, this is going to be hard, C appear? How many times does the B appear? How many times, we've already got M, D, H, and there's another M. So then we're also going to look at an S. We've got the S, H, and K. Oh, gosh. This is a lot. So M appears once, two, three times. F only appears once that I can see. P appears once. C appears once. B appears once. D appears, oh, just once. This is a bad thing for us. H appears a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. S appears in that second slot twice. We're going to ignore the fact that it's already there. Or the fourth slot, I should say. The second one from that S. K appears 3 times. So we definitely have to check out H. And maybe we should check out M. I think we might have to ignore F, P, C, B, D. And look at, hold on, M. So S, H, K, M. S, H, K, M. Schmack. I'm gonna schmack someone. Mashk. If I do an S, it has to go there. What if I do the H and the K and ignore the S? And if I don't get an H or a K, I'll know the S goes there. Or if I do an S, maybe I can do an SK. Because it would be harder to put in an H without an S. I mean, to try to get as many consonants as I can. Oh, no matter how I do it, it's going to be tough. And maybe I can add another one of these in. Could anything... Oh, a P might go at the end. This is going to be so tough. I think I've bitten off too much trying to figure out what that scout word is going to be. So, what if I do... I could do shuck. I would get... I don't have to do the S there. Because the S I know would come up there and it would just drive me crazy. So let's go back to the usk. And we could do chesk, chask, chisk, chosk. I don't think those are words. I'm going to try them though, because that's kind of what I need is this yeah, I didn't think so. That would have been nice. So we don't need the N. I was thinking NK would work together. I don't want to give up the H or the K. I don't mind giving up the S. Oh, what about... Oh, W isn't here. I could do whisk. Can I do any of these others? Oh, and I didn't put in an M there. I kind of want the M. How can I do this taking out the S and putting in the M? What about hokum? I don't mind taking out the C too. Hokum. I think that's a word. It would give me the H. It would give me the K. And it would give me the M. That's what I need. Okay, we got a K and a U. Alright, I have to clear all of this out now. I kind of already know. I got the K, so I probably don't have an S. Oh, look, I have the K up there already. Okay. I think I can get rid of all of this too, right? I think it's this. So then it could be husky, but no, because I got rid of the H. Or dusky, yes. Or musky, no. Is it dusky? I think I got it. I think it's dusky. All right, let's take a look at this. The K could go here or it could go here. Let's just play devil's advocate real quickly here. K. No. No double S. No other K. No Y. No U. And none of those is going to work. It just doesn't. So it has to go here. So let's just double check that dusky is the only thing that still works. An S, a U, a K, a Y does not go there. So let's look at the letters we have not used. Pusky, dusky, yes. Fusky, gusky, jusky, zusky. Yeah, it's dusky. I cannot believe that. That was too much going from here to here. I wouldn't have been able to do it without this exact scout word that I used. I didn't even check to make sure that I was correct. I was just sure I was correct before I even started looking at this. And that has messed me up before. I've been so sure and then been wrong. Got it. Okay, it's all green. It's all green. Oh my goodness. That was a workout right there. So let's clear all of this and we'll get ready for our Quordle. I'm going to put in 4 standard words. That'll give me 20 unique letters. And once I use those, then hopefully everything will be illuminated for the 4 words that I need to find. I'm going to do fishy, budge, clown, tramp. I have got Mual. Mual. Why do I not know what this is? Qualm. Because I didn't try the Q. Q. Stop it. Go. Qualm. The Q, because the U's in that second spot. I always want to look for the Q. Qual could go here. M could go here. Yep, I have no qualm about that. Now, this one has 2. No T there, so might try this. M could go here. G could go here. T could go here. Done gives me a T over here, so I've got 2 letters now. Welt. W-E... No. Dwelt. D-W-E-L-T. D can go here. W can go here. E can go here. L-T. Got them all in, finally. D does not go there. So I'm going to say maybe shard. S-H-A-R-D. S can go here. H can go here. A. R can go here. D can go here. Got it done. Got it done. All right, so that is it for me for the Wordle and Quordle. Sorry I brought things down a little bit earlier, but I do think it's important for us to remember history, but also to put it in the correct light and to understand things that are happening today in the correct light, and understanding that we all have different perspectives and we want to reason through them, and we want to maybe argue even, but do so respectfully and logically. So, if you have anything about what I said, whether it's you think my arguments weren't logical and you want to give evidence and opinion as to why, or you think maybe I should shut up and this isn't really the place to discuss those things and you want to present that, feel free to do so in a respectful and civil way, and I will be happy to engage you. Or to not engage you if you say, I think you should just shut up about it and I don't want to talk about it. I would respect that too in the comments. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.